So, good morning, motorcycle fans. Been on the road for another week for work. Got home late last night. Actually had fun delivering this training class, making people laugh. It's a lot of fun. And then you get on these flights from goddamn Delta Airlines, and they're so miserable, painful, uncomfortable. What is with this airline industry? Why is this so bloody painful and uncomfortable unless you get some kind of an upgrade? It's just, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But today I want to talk about several reasons. I haven't counted them out. Several reasons why the Ryker, or these three-wheelers, are actually better than a motorcycle like this beautiful Honda CTX 1300. And number one is fun. I was looking at some of my just recent videos of me and my Riker, and you get on that thing and you see those Batmobile front wheels out in front, and everybody's looking at you as you drive by, and you start making these sharp corners and accelerating and zipping around. And that thing was just plain fun. It's a go-kart on steroids. It's just a ball. Other things. How about donuts? You can't do donuts on this baby. I'm sorry. Or maybe that's a skill level beyond my pay grade. I'll tell you that. Donuts, fishtailing. And the Ryker, even in rally mode, it would kind of cut in if you're doing donuts. Even on dirt, it would kind of cut in, and it wouldn't just stay on the power, which is too bad. They ought to just have turn all the nanny off, period. Let me do some full-on 360 donuts in the dirt. So you could kind of do it. But, spinning that wheel, coming off the line, and fishtailing and doing donuts, an absolute blast. So there's two reasons right there. Or maybe that's one. Maybe it's just fun. Fun, attention. It was also so relaxing in traffic because you just roll up, your feet don't go down, you're not trying to balance the bike. You just roll to a stop, you just sit there on the bike. Great in bumper-to-bumper traffic. These motorcycles are brutal in bumper-to-bumper traffic. And it's kind of hilarious because a week ago I was coming down the 501 on a Saturday, and I'm sorry, but I'll go down to first gear, but then I'm lane splitting. And go ahead, South Carolina. You can probably figure out where to find me. Come arrest me. But I'm going to lane split. And, it's not allowed. It should be allowed everywhere, frankly, but people abuse it, I guess. They lane split like maniacs. Me, I'm lane splitting at 10, 15 miles per hour. And most people don't care, but there's some, right? These people are so stupid. It's bumper to bumper traffic. You're not moving. Why can't I go through? But you still get some. You get a few who try to cut you off, or they honk at you, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What are you thinking? I'm not in a car adding to this traffic. I'm moving through it, costing you nothing. I'm costing you nothing by lane splitting. So that always strikes me as odd. So anyway, it is hot, it's humid, it's kind of murky out here. It's the middle of the day. Saturday, there's a lot of traffic around, a lot of beach traffic. So I'm going to go for a short ride, and if I think of some more reasons why the Ryker is better than this motorcycle, I'll let you know. And here's one area where the Ryker and the CTX at least are pretty much the same. Crappy mirrors. The Ryker mirrors were okay. I put them, they're bar end mirrors, and I had them sort of forward, as far forward as I could get them. And they're out there. They're little round mirrors. They were all right, and I could see. I've complained about. Oh Jesus! Let me try to get this bike up. I've complained about these CTX mirrors, and I'm not the only guy out there doing it. And I've looked at other mirror options. But one guy said, hey, just raise your handlebars a little bit. And so, I just did that. Right? I'll try it. I'm not going to say no. And I really do appreciate the comments I get on these videos, by the way. They're all really good. So I just raised it. Now, if you raise it, you start raising it up to get your hands out of the mirrors. Then you get these reservoirs are in the mirrors. But there looks to be just a little bit of a sweet spot where you're sort of over this reservoir and I can't quite see my hand. So bottom of the mirror, hand top of the mirror. Still not great, I gotta tell you. Plus I'm not so sure. I'll probably get used to having the handlebars here. I find that, wherever handlebars are, you kind of adapt. So I don't know. Mirrors. So there she is. Been sitting for a week, looking good. Oh, I got new fingerless gloves. These are actually racer gloves, but check this out. Nice sliders, some hand protection. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been riding with one bicycle fingerless glove and one motorcycle fingerless glove. Try not to draw too much attention to that, but now the problem is solved. Hey. I can't wait for this guy. I can't wait for that guy. He's gonna take way too long to figure it out. I just know it. Kind of crazy busy around here, huh? Jeez. How about here? Oh, there's somebody there. They're gonna take forever. Cars can't do that, can they? No, they cannot. Boy, that motor sounds smooth. It sounds good, man. Boy, I miss that motor. It's so smooth. It's so just sweet. And if you ever look this thing up, if you ever look at the power band chart for this motor, the horsepower and the torque, they both just go to 80, real low, and they just flat, 80 foot-pounds of torque, 80 horsepower, right across. Until red line. It's like from 2000 to red line. And that's the character of this engine. That's what they built. to be on this. Woohoo! So, couple thoughts. The gloves are fine. Handlebar position is definitely going to take some getting used to. And you know, I do have this little gap now where I can see more, but the mirrors are still silly. Handlebar position's funny because, you know, whenever you get on a new bike, it's uncomfortable, but your wrists adjust unless it's crazy, right? Excuse me. And by the way, you know, hot, humid, just sort of a murky day. God, you know, you forget. You get on a motorcycle, 15 degrees cooler, this breeze feels great. God, even on a crappy day, it feels wonderful to be on a bike. 2 wheels or 3 wheels, it feels great. Look at this, you know, 2,500 RPM, 5th gear, I don't need to shift. There's no shifting, that's 5th gear, it's fine. So, what did we learn today? You know, it's hot, it's muggy, it's Saturday, Myrtle Beach, that the tourists are in town. There's traffic, you know, it's middle of the day, almost July, Monday's July 1st. What did we learn today? And first of all, fun. Man, that was a ball. That was an awesome ride. I got to tell you, after a week on the road for business, that felt great. Still, you know what? The Ryker, more fun. The Riker is probably more fun than any motorcycle you can buy. I'm gonna say it. So we'll give the Riker that. But man, oh man, felt good to be back on this sucker today. And I know how to avoid the traffic, and just felt wonderful. So, as we say in the close, bye for now, guys.